We have an interesting piece of wood today. This is a Buckeye Burl, or is it? It's about 9 inches in diameter, about 3.5 inches thick, and we're gonna turn it. This comes to us from my good friend, longtime contributor, longtime viewer, Tuffy Marginez. It's very heavy for the size. Buckeye is a hardwood, but it's one of the softest hardwoods there is. It's clearly a burl. If you know your burls, you know that's a burl. But it only burl on the outside. I don't think I've ever seen one like that before. So it looks like a branch was cut off and a burl grew around it. Very interesting. So I don't know quite what to expect from this. You can see the grain there is not tight in the middle. It's not a tight grain. It's not a very dense wood, therefore probably not beautiful in the middle, but the outside is beautiful. I'm trying to figure out how to approach it. I guess I know what I'm going to do. I just don't know what to expect once I've done it. I'm just going to find the center, which just happens to be right here in the perfect center of the pith. I already measured it, and that is the center. It's not flat on the top, as it is flat on the bottom. So I'm going to take this over to the drill press, drill a flat spot for my chuck jaws to set against. I'm going to drill a hole for a woodworm screw, although I'm not certain that it'll hold. If it doesn't want to hold, then I'll put a faceplate ring on there and mount it up on the chuck jaws. So let me get to that, and then we'll get over here to the lathe. So here's my flat spot for the jaws to set against, and then the hole for the woodworm screw. I'm not sure this is going to hold. It drilled pretty easily. But we'll check. Yeah, maybe it will. I think it might. Yay. I noticed when I was drilling that flat spot especially, the wood seems to be quite resinous, maybe even pitchy. You can see some of it here, and my drill bits got messed up a little bit, and inside this gap right here, I can clearly see pitch. I'm not going to turn the outside. I can't improve on that natural perimeter. I'll sand it and finish it, of course, but I don't think I'm going to turn it. It's quite round. I don't know what kind of speed we can get. I don't know how in balance it is. No, not bad. About 540 RPM. 5/8 inch bowl gouge, mask, and face shield on. Boy, this is pitchy. Whew. I've never had stuff stick to my face mask before. And the smell, not that it smells bad, but it smells pitchy. I'm surprised. I turned this before, this kind of wood. I don't remember that at all. I'm going to mark out for a tenon. I need to adjust my tool rest a little bit higher because I'm going to use a thinner tool, and that's this diamond point tool to square up the sides of the tenon. That's good. Now I don't want this sitting on a flat bottom. I want to put a little raised area here for it to sit on. Like fat wood. Look at big piece just chipped out of here. Yeah, you could set this sucker on fire and burn down your house. I don't know how we're going to deal with that either. I'm just not familiar with the concept. Well, you know, that's really all I wanted to do. I didn't ruin this outside edge. No chip out or anything there. So I guess it's time for sanding. Well, that was yesterday. Today, I'm done with it. I thought it was going to put me in the hospital. My eyes were blurry. My breathing became labored. I got dizzy. I just couldn't go through with it. Whatever that is not good for you. I talked to Tuffy about it. He says he was told it was Buckeye. He actually bought it off of eBay many years ago and ran across it in his shop just recently and decided that I might like to turn it. And I thought I was going to love to turn it. Not Tuffy's fault. Not Buckeye. I've turned Buckeye. Nothing like this. Whatever that is in there, pitch, creosote, somebody soaked it in, I have no idea. But I can tell you Tuffy feels really bad about it. No need to, Tuffy. No need to. You didn't cause it. It took me most of the day yesterday. I took a shower. I changed into fresh clothes. My eyes were burning. It was just awful. It was awful. I couldn't see my phone. So I guess my words to you as fellow turners or fellow woodworkers even is be careful what you're working with. But you know, sometimes you just don't know. It looked innocent enough, but as soon as I turned the lathe off and said time for sanding, I got ill. It was awful. It was just awful. So I'm done with that one. I'd like to burn this thing, but I'm afraid it'd chase me down the street. On to the next one, but not today. Today I've got a better idea. The sun is shining, and I'm out of here. See you on the next one.